Here.
Trustee Hilly.
Here.
Trustee Johnson.
Here.
Trustee Killily.
Here.
Mayor.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you, sir. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence for those that lost their lives 21 years ago on September 11th. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Before we move on with the meeting, I'd like to take a moment to recognize a very special person to all of us. Those you don't know, Public Works Superintendent Joseph Sperry has decided to hang up his work boots for the last time and call it quits. Retire after a 40-year career at the Village of Midlothian. And Joe, you want to come up? On behalf of myself, the village board, the entire Village of Midlothian, I wanted to thank Joe for his 40 years of dedication to the Village of Midlothian, and just a small token of our appreciation. I know it's not gold watch, but
That's coming, right?
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate it.
You got more than that.
It's been 40 years, like the mayor said. Came here to read water meters and go back to college, and didn't work out. Stayed here, saved my dad a lot of money. He's the one that got me in over here, so in my whole career. Just want to thank everybody that supported me. I enjoyed working with everybody. I enjoyed working for the village, in the village. Been here almost 60 years, so it's going to be bittersweet. I look forward to my future endeavors, and thank you all.
Thank you again, Joe, for everything. I think you got big shoes to fill. Hopefully, we got the right people to fill. And your last village meeting, too. Okay, moving on. This time I'll open the floor to public comment. Is there any public comment tonight? Jean.
Joe, you're not done yet. Joe has stood by the beautification committee so many times, and so many times I went to him and said, "Hey Joe, can we do this?" And he would say, "I don't think we could have Santa Claus flying across the village green." And I would be like, "Oh, bummer." But he's been everything with the flowers, the flower boxes, the watering, and he always made sure Christmas was extra special for us too. And the ladies on the committee don't know how we can thank you. So, that being said, we created a plaque for you from our committee.
Thank you.
Okay, now I have another thing. Recently on social media, Governor Pritzker signed a thing about those wonderful little scooters that are flying around town. Not just our town, but Crestwood, Oak Forest, Posen. I've looked all over. Are we moving forward with coming up with some type of regulations for them?
We actually do currently have an ordinance that deals with all those, including electric scooters. It'll be a conversation between the attorney and the police chief to see, well, enforceability, I guess, is the problem, right? So we have an ordinance. We scoured others, and ours is pretty strong. It's just, we just have to make sure it's constitutionally enforceable, so. That'll be
Okay.
the next step, is to have.
Like today, I was leaving a restaurant in Oak Forest, and a young man, had to be high school age because they got out early today, was on a motorized gas vehicle. He was going down 147th Street, got onto the sidewalk by the Citgo station over on Central, and flew down, had to be going 50 miles an hour easily on the sidewalk. And I just sat there going, what the heck?
On Central or Central?
Central, in Oak Forest. But something needs to be done before somebody really gets hurt. You know, I mean,
We
they're
agree with you.
dangerous.
We agree with you. We just have to make
Okay,
sure.
I think that's it.
Thank you, ma'am. Anyone else have any public comment tonight? Okay. I'll close the floor to public comment, move on to tonight's consent agenda. Tonight's consent agenda, number one, approval of Robinson Engineering Limited proposal for professional engineering services for the Belly Button Hill drainage improvements. Number two, approval of ordinance 2151, an ordinance amending the Village of Midlothian's municipal gas use tax title 5, chapter 9, section 5910. Number three, approval of the municipal utility tax, ComEd, audit performed by the ASAVAR. Number four, approval of the RFP for auditing service for the fiscal years 2025 through 2028. Number five, approval of the Assistant Superintendent Ty Swanson to carry over 5 vacation days to be used by his next anniversary date of September 26th, 2025. Number six, approval to award Mauer Sewer Construction, Inc., out of Des Plaines, Illinois, the Midlothian water main replacement contract at a cost of $259,986. Number seven, approval of the July 2024 Building Department monthly report. Number eight, approval of the August 21st, 2024 committee meeting minutes. Number nine, approval of the August 21st, 2024 closed session meeting minutes. And number 10, approval of the list of bills. Is there any item any trustee would like off of tonight's consent agenda? Hearing no dissension, I'm looking for a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda as read.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please, Clerk Mosser.
Trustee Crowley.
Aye.
Trustee Johnson.
Aye.
Trustee Burbett. Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Killily.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, sir. Moving on to trustee business, trustee Johnson.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't have any really official business, but on the behalf of the events committee, I'd like to thank Joe and the Public Works Department for helping us out for the last 3 years. We didn't know what we were doing, this was a committee, and you and your team were wonderful to work with. So I'm grateful as a trustee, and I'm also grateful as a resident, everything you've done for our community. So thank you. And that's all I have.
Thank you, ma'am. Trustee Burback.
I have nothing tonight, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Hilly.
I have nothing official, but I did miss last week's discussion about the Kedzie Avenue project and, or development. Just wanted to give my 2 cents on that. Once again, this is not a discussion, just giving my 2 cents. I wasn't able to be here because of family commitments. I watched the meeting. I respect what everybody said here. My own opinion, like I said, is I don't see the owners or anybody trying to rush the Class 8 resolution. A lot of what was asked by the board or requested seemed to be putting the cart before the horse. Our resolution backing the property for a Class 8 incentive is literally the first thing that needs to be done before they can go forward. I have no doubt that the assessment, the next time Bremen Township comes up for assessment, is gonna be larger if this project goes through. You know, the property's gonna be worth more money then. I heard a lot about the village losing money here or losing money here. I mean, the fact the property has produced little to no money over the last 20 years. If we're collecting something rather than nothing, that's, I see that as a plus for everybody. If the board votes and it goes forward, goes to the county approves it, then we'll be in a position to do an RDA or a wish list or whatever you want to call it. That's just my 2 cents on the whole thing.
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
That's it.
Yes, I have nothing else.
Trustee Kiley.
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Crowley.
Just a couple things tonight, sir. First, I just want to make the board aware that there are a few properties that need a initial tending to with regard to grass cutting and cleanup. Superintendent Ganaka has a company that's going to come in. This is a budgeted item. I just wanted to make you aware, usually we do this at the beginning of the year, but we've had some properties that have dilapidated over the summer and need to get cleaned up, so they will be moving forward with that this week. Second on my agenda for discussion tonight is ordinance 2152, which is an ordinance for the pole at 104, sign and pole at 147th and Pulaski. This went to the zoning board, and the zoning board has approved the special use. So there's some cleanup that needs to be done with regarding the language. This was just a draft. We hope to have all of the cleanup done and on the agenda for approval for next week, but I just wanted everybody to have the opportunity to be able to take a look at it and see if they had any questions.
The old 7-Eleven property?
Correct.
I have no
Next, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I have no question.
The other two ordinances on the agenda are 2153 and 2154. They are also in draft form, and they will be ready for hopefully review and approval next week. 2153 is the ordinance that allows an increase in driveway size for the new Spalding School parking lot area that they're having. This will help with drop-off, pickup, buses getting in and out, and things like that. So the zoning board did have a finding, and they are recommending it, as well as the special use for Bellamia, which is 2154. I spoke to Superintendent Ganaki yesterday and the building department. All of the violations that were previously pending have been taken care of, and the fire department and building department are in agreement that they can move forward with the special use. So, did anybody have any questions on any of those? I'll get the final to you as soon as I get it from Attorney Murphy. Attorney Valdez, could you make sure that we get those as soon as possible?
Yeah.
Thanks. We have one more thing. I spoke to our TIF attorney a few weeks ago after we had discussed the Honda building and the TIF request that they made. She is working on it. I hope to have that I hope to have that to you guys next week for discussion and approved for the following week. And that is all I have this evening, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving on to department heads, Chief Howard.
Yes, sir, a couple things. First, I'd like to thank all those who showed up for the 9/11 memorial service we did this morning around 9 o'clock. We had members from the fire department, Poston Fire Department, our police department, citizens from Midlothian residents, and a few other people. Turned out very nice. And secondly, I'd like to remind everyone, or tell everyone, we have applications out for full-time firefighter positions. It's on the village website and our Facebook page. So we are hiring for full-time again. And that's all.
Thank you, sir. Chief Delaney.
Nothing this evening, sir.
Thank you, sir. Superintendent Ganaka.
Just one item. The old Fuego Caliente is now going to be the Pearls and Roses restaurant, passed all their inspections and patio usage requirements for the village. So they're able to get their license.
Excellent. And we'll be meeting in the next 2 weeks for the potential new owner of the old Price Building, 147th and Waverly.
Potentially. We're meeting with them on
24th.
the 24th, correct, about 4 o'clock in the evening.
Okay.
So they're potential buyers of the building.
Excellent.
Very excited.
Thank you, sir. And for the last time, Superintendent Spear.
I probably left a few things off the table. Wanted to thank my staff that's here, Andy Bonarchek, Ty Swanson, who will be the new superintendent, Sue Stacy, my right-hand man. Ed File in the back there. I appreciate all you guys coming, and most of all, my family is in the back. My son Mark on the right, daughter-in-law Jess, my wife Julie, my son Max. Thank you for coming. Your support. That's it.
Thank you, sir. Deputy Clerk Harris.
I have nothing to report, but congratulations, Joe.
Thank you.
This year.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, ma'am. Director Redmond.
Nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Attorney Valdez.
Just to confirm that it has been a pleasure to work with Joe over the years that I've been here. And look forward to working with him for the immediate future and getting this next public work contract completed, which we will discuss in closed session. Again, congratulations, Joe. It was a good pleasure.
My pleasure.
Thank you, sir. I have nothing tonight. Clerk Moskowitz.
Just to reiterate some of the other comments, so thanks to Joe for all of his years of hard work and dedication to the village and for being a great partner to all of us.
And Joe, I think Kathy Caveney wanted your personal email so she could correspond with you back and forth. And just make sure that you left that with me for her, okay?
She's got his number.
I heard he was changing it. I don't know.
All right, then I am looking for a motion at this time to adjourn to closed session to discuss the collective negotiating matters between the public body and its employees or their representatives.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? We are in closed session. There will be no further action following closed session. Thank you all.